TV Lunchtime News. Let's take a look at the top stories making headlines. MOH starts school sensitization on substance abuse. Son of Kenneth Kaunda found dead in Ndola. Labour PS pushes for results-driven service delivery in Lusaka. In international news, Nigeria opens door to expand Russia ties. In sports news, Copper Queens step up preparations ahead of Canada clash. Presenting the news, I am Yamba Margaret, and now the news in details. The Ministry of Health in Western Province has started sensitizing learners on the dangers of substance abuse. Health experts are visiting schools across districts to reach adolescents. Provincial Mental Health Coordinator Ms. Frida Tembo Sihula said the program targets young people early. She explained that the Provincial Health Office worked with the Education Office to allow the visits. She said experts are also teaching about mental health, stress and depression. Learners are encouraged to avoid drugs and focus on their education. Ms. Tembo Sihula said districts like Kaoma and Mongu are progressing well, and she added that the program may help reduce substance abuse and improve school performance. Police in Ndola have launched investigations into the sudden death of Mr. Kaunda, son of Zambia's first Republican president, the late Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. The incident is believed to have occurred between the evening of April 8th and the morning of April 9th, 2026 at a residence in the North Rise area. Police say Mr. Kaunda, 67, had arrived in Ndola on April 6th and was staying in an apartment. According to authorities, a domestic worker raised alarm after repeated attempts to get a response from Mr. Kaunda failed. A security guard later forced entry into the room and found him unresponsive, prompting a report to police by a family friend. Mr. Kaunda was rushed to Ndola Teaching Hospital where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Police say initial checks found no visible injuries and the body has since been taken to hospital mortuary for a post-mortem to determine the cause of the death. Ministry of Labour and Social Security Permanent Secretary Zakaria Ruhanga has called on labour officers in Lusaka district to strengthen service delivery by embracing efficiency, accountability and results-oriented operations. Speaking during an interactive meeting at Boma office, Mr. Luhanga emphasized that improved service delivery must remain at the core of the ministry's mandate. Mr. Luhanga urged officers to adopt a strategic approach to resource utilization, stressing that allocations must directly translate into improved public services. He said initiatives such as the ongoing 100 Days of Productivity activism should deliver measurable outcomes, warning against turning them into routine exercises without impact. He further challenged officers to move beyond planning and focus on action, noting that productivity can only be achieved through consistent and deliberate efforts. Mr. Luhanga also highlighted digital transformation as key, revealing that the ministry has onboarded service on the government service bus and plans to provide digital tools to improve accessibility and reduce congestion in offices. Meanwhile, Director National Productivity Development Cyprian Mayamba encouraged officers to maximize existing resources and adopt a results-driven mindset, while Director Human Resource and Administration Crietson Chipalo assured staff that administrative challenges would be addressed. Lusaka District Commissioner Rosa Kayuni Zulu added that government is working to resolve infrastructure constraints affecting operations. The Ministry of Technology and Science has launched its Kopala 100 Summit 2026, a major initiative aimed at strengthening Zambia's innovation ecosystem. The summit, organized through the National Technology Business Center, will take place in Kitwe from 29th to 30th April and will bring together startups, investors, policymakers, and industry leaders. Permanent Secretary Engineer Dr. Brilliant Habenzu says the initiative aligns with the 8th National Development Plan, which prioritizes innovation for economic growth, job creation, and youth empowerment. He noted that challenges such as limited access to finance and low visibility for startups will still exist, and the program is designed to address them. Meanwhile, Finnish Ambassador Sanna Hallinen says the summit is an important platform for innovation and collaboration. She noted that the initiative builds on past success and inspired by Finland's global event, while encouraging inclusive participation across sectors. And UPND's Charlie Selisho says the summit will connect 100 startups with investors and mentorship opportunities. She adds that its success will be measured by partnerships formed and investments secured as Zambia works towards becoming a regional innovation hub. We now take a short break. Coming up next is international and sports news. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Zambia Research and Development Center, an institution dedicated to national development through capacity building and community development. Established in 2007 by a group of professionals and lecturers, ZRDC has since become a hub of research and innovation in the country. Registered with the Ministry of Home Affairs under the Registrar of Societies, ZRDC pursues cutting-edge research to address pressing social and economic challenges. Get involved. ZRDC engages in activities that stimulate international collaboration, promote knowledge sharing, and make research expertise available to decision makers. Our mission at ZRDC is to foster innovation and capacity building for national development. We believe in addressing poverty and underdevelopment through institutional and capacity building, human empowerment, and gender participation. In our quest to foster innovation and capacity building for national development, ZRDC launched the ZRDC University Sponsorship for Capacity Building and Development Program to facilitate knowledge advancement among ZRDC researchers and those intending to join the research community. Qualified Zambian citizens can pursue education at credible universities in Zambia with guaranteed prospects of joining the ZRDC research community. ZRDC engages in industrial and technological research, covering research development and innovative investigations to drive dynamic industrial development at national and regional levels. Join us at the Zambia Research and Development Center.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. In international news, Nigeria is expanding its partnership with Russia across the education, trade, and technology sectors. The move comes as the United States issues a fresh travel advisory and reduces embassy staff in Abuja. Russian officials unveiled scholarship programs aimed at developing Nigeria's human capital. Analysts say the developments reflect Nigeria's broader strategy to diversify global alliances. We'll take a short break. Please stay tuned for more news in sports.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211.
Welcome back. In sports news, the Zambia women's national team, the Copper Queens, have intensified preparations for their upcoming FIFA Series match against Canada with a second training session held ahead of Saturday's encounter. Assistant coach Charles Haluwono has been overseeing drills with locally based players currently in camp as the technical bench awaits the arrival of foreign-based stars expected to complete the squad later in the day. Team captain Barbara Banda and Priska Chilufya are set to join directly from the United States after resolving visa challenges. Other foreign-based players, including Turkey-based duo Lucio Momwemba and Martha Tembo, as well as Mexico-based Grace Chanda, were required to travel to Lusaka to complete visa formalities after unsuccessful attempts to process documentation from their respective bases. Zambia will take on Canada on Saturday at the Arena Pateno in Cuba, Brazil, with kick-off set for 21 hours Zambian time. The match will be streamed live on FIFA. The Copper Queens will later face host Brazil on Tuesday before concluding their FIFA Series campaign against South Korea on April 18th. Meanwhile, the squad has been hit by several absences, with key players Rachel Kundananji, Adeoch Tundu, Eneles Piri, and Yomara Mapepa ruled out due to injuries, while Evaren Katongo remains unavailable due to security concerns in Israel. And that sports item brings us to the end of our lunchtime news today. But before we go, a quick recap on the top stories making headlines. MOH starts school sensitization on substance abuse. Son of Kenneth Kaunda found dead in Ndola. NEBA PS pushes for results-driven service delivery in Lusaka. In international news, Nigeria opens doors to expand Russia ties. In sports news, Copper Queens step up preparations ahead of Canada clash. Thank you so much for watching, and for more news updates, please stay glued to our main news at 20 hours. Stay blessed.